Okay. Wow. I'm like kind of nervous. This is crazy. All right. Can you see what's inside this circle? If not, don't worry, neither can I. Chances are you're probably colorblind just like me. The only time my colorblindness is really an issue is when I'm editing and I have to do color correction.
So are you color correcting right now?
Yeah.
Does it look red at all to you? The answer is that it's very red.
That doesn't look red. I'm sorry, like it doesn't.
There's the occasional moment where I may have gotten something confused.
I wear this color. I don't wear this color.
They're the same color.
They are not the same color.
I've been colorblind my entire life. I didn't really think that I was missing out on anything. I can still see color. I just don't see color the same as everybody else. About 1.5 years ago, I heard about this company called Enchroma that makes these glasses that are supposed to help colorblind people see color. I saw these videos that kept coming out of people trying the glasses and having these big emotional experiences like they were seeing something amazing for the very first time. And with all this excitement, I realized I had to at least try these glasses. So I grabbed Becky and we headed up to Berkeley, California to tour the company and of course, try out the glasses.
I have a company and we were making laser safety eyewear. And one of the features of these eyewear was that it greatly enhanced colors. Just sort of a side effect. The surgeons loved it so much they were stealing them. So I started wearing them and I was like, oh, these work great. I'm an avid ultimate Frisbee player. And I was at a tournament in Santa Cruz, California. At the tournament, my friend borrowed the glasses and he said, quote, dude, these are awesome, I can see the cones. Turned out he was colorblind and he couldn't differentiate the fluorescent orange field marker cones from the grass.
The orange cones
Yes.
and the
green
grass
Were the same to him until he put the glasses on, and then he could see the cones clearly. Well, the lenses that I had made absorbed where a laser functioned. Eventually we figured out it was because they were creating separation between the photopigments. I read everything I could on the subject. Most prevalent form of this red-green color blindness, which is what 90% of everybody has who's colorblind, is called red-green, and that's hereditary. Males have like a 50-50 chance.
I fell into that 50% because my grandfather was colorblind and passed that trait down to my mother, who then gave it to me. In fact, my grandfather actually found a way to cheat the colorblind test to get into the Navy.
What exactly is it that's happening inside somebody's eye that makes them colorblind?
To really understand, you have to understand how normal color vision works, which is you have 3 photopigments. You can call them blue, green, and red. The red and the green one actually are right next to each other. The normal color vision, the red and green sensitive photopigments, have some overlap. In the abnormal form for color blindness, they overlap too much. And the more they overlap, the more severe it gets.
What do the glasses do to someone like me that's, red-green deficient? Is that kind of separate them more so you can see the difference between the red and the green?
If you cut out wavelengths that correspond to where there's too much overlap, you recreate a separation, you reestablish normal capture of photons, and now all those mechanisms that are in here start to function. Because oh, that's clearly different. Now the question is, are you seeing a difference? Or are you actually seeing red and green?
We were driving past this thing and I had to check it out. So here we go. This is the first time me putting on the glasses. He looked like some cool, Ray-Ban Wayfarers. I'm into that. I'm kind of nervous. This is crazy. All right. Whoa. Whoa. This dress? It looks so blue. That's green and pink. I couldn't see that green before. I thought it was gray. Wow, okay. Let's keep moving. Let's go. Let's see what's next. The trees, and then the grass on the hill, and then the red, and then the brown, and then the green, and then the blue. There's so many colors. Oh my gosh. This has multiple shades of green in it. It's like being on an acid trip, from what I've heard. Wow. I can't believe that this is what everybody else gets to see on a regular basis. To see this, to see why people cry at sunset sometimes, I don't know if I've ever seen anything this beautiful.